Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. There's the whistle.
You know, Peter, there's a player down there who I've always admired, Carlos Puyol. This game is not all about technique and skill. You need big hearts too, and they don't come any bigger than Puyol's.
Yeah, that is one leader of men. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. It's a promising position. And it's been shipped out wide. Great vision. Cafu receives it in a wide position. Van der Vaart. It's a really well-measured ball. He has found the way through. Cross goes in there. Keeper's dealt with that. And that has been cleared. Van der Vaart chips it through. Now it's Pedri. He's found the way through. That is good strength. Decent chance! Goal! Barcelona! There is the breakthrough. A truly wicked strike, nigh on perfection.
Oh, that's an incredible shot. The dip and the curl he managed to get on it. Impeccable technique, Peter. Absolutely impeccable.
So the first... Can he finish? And yes, it's there! They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye. Well, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Well, let that be a lesson to them, Peter. They have to stay focused at all times. Any lapse in concentration, voila.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in. Barcelona really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
Well, that has not gone well. Van der Vaart. Foot in. Conte. That's a good ball out wide. Now it's Cruyff. He's a sharp little ball here. And a chance! It'll be a throw-in. Barcelona are in need of a lift as we head up towards the break. Now he's got space here. Pickford gets good distance on it. Ambitious ball here. He can run onto that. Oh, well played, well sorted out.
There will be
Well,
one
a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance. And the first 45 minutes are up. Some first-half thoughts?
Well, I'm looking at the body language, Peter, and it doesn't look great. It's going to be pretty hard for them to pick themselves up from here. But there's still a maybe at play. Maybe they'll thrive on the adversity.
Today.
Substitution for Barcelona. Number 13, Bebeto. Number 8, Johan Cruyff.
Whistle goes, and we start the second half.
Messi. Number
I think
6,
it'll be fascinating to see how they're going to change their
Coming on
approach
the
here.
field,
They have to go for it and try and pull one back, but they also have to be aware that going 3 down will probably seal their fate.
Number 4, Mbappe.
I was going to be disappointed with that.
Hazard.
Van der Vaart. Now it's Brahim Diaz. Xavi Alonso. Now it's Torres. Now it's Brahim Diaz. Steaming on goalwards. Davids, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Barcelona are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise. Bullet! Now, who's going to be first to this? He's played it long. Fernando Torres. And that has put paid to that. Well, that looks a decent ball. Stoichkov. A collective sigh of relief from the defence. Barcelona with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Header! He's missed, but not by that far.
Bullet certainly knows that he's missed a real chance there, but he can't dwell on that. He needs to pick himself up and move on.
Barcelona appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
Nicely weighted ball. That is a great pick out. And Stoichkov! And that was neither one thing nor the other.
Well, you can't fault him for his confidence, nor his willingness to have a go at that.
Fernando Torres. Hullet. Stoichkov! And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
Barcelona really are good at what they're doing. They'll gladly take any opportunity to launch that counter. Barcelona couldn't really be more watertight in midfield. Not a trickle is getting through.
Not the most accurate pass.
Well, they can at least make a fight of it. Even if it's just a goal, the lift it would give would be huge no matter what the end result is.
Early ball out from the back. Davids. Passing is crisp and sharp. Aimed beyond the defence. Chance for a shot! Azar. And there goes the final whistle. Well, here is a defeat that may hit them hard, and you can sense that all around us. Things going pretty awry, and the outcome in the end.
I could never fit nobody. I'm only here to party. Why you trying to fit? I'll disappear. Oh, yeah. No time for no bad energy. You don't want no smoke, you don't want none of that. No, you won't be my friend of me. I won't show no love, you won't get none of that. No time for it. No time for it. No time for it. Life's too short, life's too small. No, can't waste your time on things you can't rely on. I got no time for it. No bad energy, no. No bad energy, no bad energy, no. Hey, can't delay. Only have no time to waste. Better use up your days. So better come stack your stack your paper. If they screw face, so no, handle with grace. So yeah, don't sweat. Oh yeah. No time for no bad energy. You don't want no smoke, you don't want none of that. No, you won't be my friend of me. I won't show no love, you won't get none of that. No time for.
So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable.
Against Barcelona.
Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. There's the whistle. Now it's Stoichkov. Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. That's a sharp pass. Strong challenge. That could leave a mark. Looking for options for movement. Stoichkov showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Cannavaro did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on.
I'm not sure the shot was ever on there, really. There were just too many bodies in the way, Peter.
He can get that clear. And it's Scholes. Look at the space here. Baresi, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Rummenigge. He came in hard, very hard. That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. He's trying his best to keep it in play here.
Yeah, we're actually...
Oh no, this does not look good. Serginho. Xavi Alonso. Baresi gets over and intercepts. Serginho. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. White. It's a really well-measured ball. Back into the middle. He's having a shot! Goal! Barcelona! Barcelona are in front. Well, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Well, a little more decisiveness on the ball, and that probably wouldn't have happened, but still, it was very well played. Great pressure to force the error.
Barcelona have... Oh, what a climb! That needed to be better, and he knows it.
That's good play. Plenty of targets in the penalty area and plenty of movement too.
Kante kept his eye on it, and he's there. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
And into the grateful arms of the keeper. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. And that'll be the final action of the first half. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs.
And a quick reminder today, everybody.
There's plenty of positives to take, despite the lead being so small, Peter.
Thank you.
I think playing well, good energy, a little more composure up front, perhaps. That's not too much to ask.
Barcelona leading 1-0 at the break. And we are already promptly back underway. A solitary goal, that has been the crucial difference. Baresi demonstrating his defensive quality there. Referee's had a good look and given a corner. And we have our very first corner. Xavi Alonso can get it clear. And it's Rijkaard. Barcelona have the chance to go the other way. There's the man who is effectively the team's security policy. Barcelona different to some extent this half. Details of the changes to come soon.
Well, I think it's the perfect time to make a change.
Mbappe providing an outlet on that flank. There's the shot! That is decidedly lacking.
Barcelona really are good at what they're doing. They'll gladly take any opportunity to launch that counter.
Cafu. Mbappe. That's a promising run he's making on the right. Oh, played through for the wide man. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, while the temptation's always there, Peter, I think it would be ill-advised of them to try settle for what they've got.
Griezmann! He scored! They have come roaring back!
And that comes as a very welcome relief. Now let's see who's got what it takes to seize the initiative from here.
That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Number 7, Antoine Griezmann.
Borussia Dortmund grab the equaliser and we're all square.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
Foul and a free kick in a very dangerous area. And he is going into that little black book. Not much doubt about who's going to take this one. So does he go for it? It's not a kind angle. He's missed, but not by that far.
Yeah, I think he's going to be a bit disappointed with that, Peter. You would have fancied him to at least hit the target.
Gabriel gets it away. Lovely feet. He's having a go. Oh, that is outstanding! He's got himself an absolute peach. They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! Calm, composed, confident. What a super goal.
Ah, that's just clever. He made the keeper think he was going one way, only to outfox him by going the other. Very.
And a chance! And he's cleared it out of harm's way. And he thumps it clear. And he's there to retrieve it. Well, that pass isn't the best. A heavy challenge. Gabriel. Nice bit of trickery. He's shifting through the gears here. He's come in hard. Well, they're looking at the referee, but he's waved play on. Distributed tidily. Looking for the run. Now the cross. Up he goes! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
Brahim Diaz certainly knows that he's missed a real chance there, but he can't dwell on that. He needs to pick himself up and move on.
And this is Stoichkov.
This usually is the time teams go into conservation mode.
And there's the shot!
Time.
Into stoppage time, very little left on it. That has ended up in no man's land. And it's Scholes. Rijkaard. Griezmann tries making a foray down the right. Big chance! Goal! And surely that does it! Perfect time, decisive strike. The lightness of step. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Barcelona pleasingly clever on the ball. They had their moments, but ultimately they take a...
Like so many others that said you like a racehorse. I said you like a tortoise. I said it took a long, long time to get here, but yeah we made it, yeah we made it. Every silver line was a gold mine as the sun was fading. Yeah we made it, yeah we made it. And she said, I'm coming up, don't you dare bring me down.
Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. There's the whistle. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Well, Peter, I've been hugely impressed with what I've seen so far from this guy, Jude Bellingham. You don't become a regular at one of Europe's leading teams at 17 unless you're very, very special. And he's the epitome of, if you're good enough, you're old enough.
Yes, getting the best out of him will count for so much. And it's Cruyff. Oh, beautifully shaped ball. Oh, that was no routine save.
Yeah, Peter, I think the smartest of reactions, and he just attacked the danger.
That's a risky... And it's been given away. It's Neymar! There it is! So, a breakthrough already. Cruyff puts his foot on the gas. Now there's a fine ball. Decent chance! And it's in! They're level in a trice!
Yeah, and analysis of the goal should take a back seat to the importance of a committed reaction. This is wonderful to watch.
Lacking for neither time nor space, it could scarcely have been more straightforward.
And the first thing he's going to do here, Peter, is thank his teammate for the pass. It put it on a plate for him.
Barcelona grab the equaliser and we're all square.
Such a big goal, Peter. Just when the opposition thought they could turn the screw, they're back to square one again. The manager will be absolutely delighted with such a...
Shapes to shoot! Now, good chance here! Now, what about a counter-attack? Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. He's shifting through the gears here. Torres! Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Cafu. Spread it left. Hazard is in a really good position out wide. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Barcelona clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
And he shoots! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Barcelona with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Messi with the short one. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. Fernando Torres. And that has left him in a heap. That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. Juli charging forward, the ball at his feet. And the shot! So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? Bebeto. And here's Cruyff. All eyes on the referee. It's a penalty. And that is a huge moment in the context of the game. To square things up. And he scores! Back in business! Not a twitch, not a blink.
I just think the keeper committed himself too early.
This is quite a battle.
Well, there's resilience for you, Peter. As a side, they never lost focus despite the setback, and this is thoroughly merited. For me, now they can go one better, possibly.
Messi.
Such good technique.
Neymar. And that is going to be the final action of the first half. High octane, high tempo, high scoring. That was quite a half of football. No, well, the pickings certainly have been rich in this first half. Terrific half, 4 goals split evenly, beautifully set up for the second period to follow.
Substitution for Barcelona. Number 5, Hazard.
There's the whistle then to start the second half.
Number 13.
Barcelona clearly have been the better side here. So if I was to say anything to them, it would be just keep going. If it's not broken, don't try to fix it.
Baresi in acres of space out wide. Goes for a shot! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Barcelona have their second corner now. Xavi Alonso plays it short. Great chance! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
It wasn't the best strike, to be honest, Peter. The pass might have been a better option there.
Now he's got space here. Pass somewhat off target. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Well-timed, excellent interception.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Cleared without complication. Intercepts the throw, that's well read. And it's Xavi Alonso. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Now it's Neymar. Plays a sharp little ball here. Now it's Scholes. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
Baresi demonstrating his defensive quality there. Oh, super ball! Barcelona do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way. Now this could be a chance. Beckham, the regular corner taker. Barcelona are looking to go forward now. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Played into space, chips it through.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
He can get that clear. This looks promising. It's a searching pass. Gabriel wins the duel this time. And he's managed to get free. Baresi with the slide tackle there. A probing pass. Now it's Villa. He has found a way through. David Villa. Lovely bit of skill.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Whistle's gone and the referee has given a penalty. Barcelona have been handed a game-changing chance. This to complete the turnaround. The comeback is complete. A time for a cool head, and that is precisely what he showed.
Well, I'm not sure what body language the keeper was trying to read, but it didn't work.
Having turned the game on its head, now can they hold out?
It looks to be the correct call, Peter, and in the circumstances, it really had to be.
And there goes the final whistle. Barcelona have won it by sheer force of character.
Mind my business. Wanna play cool, so I did resist for a little bit, but the whole playlist was lit and then I implement. A little foot tap, then I flick the wrist, and then I twist the hip, and then I thought this cool, I'ma stick with this. She can't tame me, shoulders going crazy. See that neck break and that head bang and them hands waving. I'm dangerous, you cannot contain this. I was trying to chill till I heard my body screaming. I wanna dance, I wanna dance, I wanna dance, 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 wanna dance. What you wanna do? What you go to? Rock a old school? Or we gon' move? Dance, dance, yeah, I just wanna dance, 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 yeah, I just wanna dance, 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 yeah, I just wanna dance, 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 yeah, I just wanna dance. All I wanna do is
Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. But as you can see, we've already started here. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Yeah, Virgil van Dijk. He's just about unbeatable in every department, Peter. He's strong, he's quick, he's totally dominant in the air, and what's more, he seems to really love a tussle. His passing's good too, and he never seems to lose it in important areas. I'd expect this team to notch up a lot of clean sheets with him on board.
No argument from me on that front. It's easy to see how his presence alone affects both sides. And it's Cruyff. Messi, crunching tackle. You have to say that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. Bellingham! Oh, he hit that sweetly.
Well, look at him, furious at himself for missing. Having said that, the manager applauds his effort to find that bottom corner.
And we have our very first corner. They've played it short. And now they can spring out of defence. Bellingham! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Corner number 2 then. Just off target. No, that's been intercepted. Messi. Can he get it through? Bellingham. Fired deep towards the back post. Nice looking ball. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Your impression so far, Jim?
Yeah, they've got a good grip on this game, now to turn it into a stranglehold.
Knocks it out wide. It is a corner. So, third corner of the game. Messi plays it short. Drill. Can he finish? Oh, he's really drilled it. Corner number 4 coming up here. And it's been taken short. Now the ball in. Barcelona are looking to go forward now. Serginho. Threads one in. Shot could be on. Bebeto! Barcelona look happy to sit back for the moment here.
Yeah, everything they're doing screams counter-attack.
Goes for a shot! He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Messi. Now that looks a decent ball. And that's really well manoeuvred. Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Some really good ball movement. Bebeto. A great chance! Big moment! Massive goal!
Well, players of his stature just live for moments like that. Another really important contribution as we near half-time, and it can make such an impact on each mindset.
Wonderfully smooth, smart and slick. And there's the end of the first half. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here. Any strong opinions on the first half?
Barcelona merit their advantage on the balance of play. They did most of the probing and got their reward, although they should have a bigger lead. Could come back to haunt them.
Barcelona can be fairly satisfied then. It's so far so good for them, and it's 1-0 at the break.
Substitution for Barcelona. Number 13, Bebeto.
And we're off again.
19, Messi.
Well, it's been tight, Peter, but I'm expecting things to open up now and we get some free-flowing football.
Hazard. Coming on the field.
It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. Oh, shooting chance! They've done it! Two to the good, and they are purring, absolutely purring. That really is quite fabulous, all his own doing.
Yeah, that's what the game is all about. Excitement and entertainment. What a lovely moment.
Well, it's an inspired substitution. Terrific move by the boss.
I think the manager...
And the shot! Now that has posed a few awkward questions.
Yeah, I mean, I guess he tried one of his specials.
Law is onto this.
Barcelona are clearly enjoying a very good spell. The flow of momentum is bang in their favour.
And the through ball. And he's straight offside. Haaland. And it's Messi. And he has been fouled there. Well, the ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances.
Yeah, well, they were exposed and vulnerable, and he knew he had to do something to prevent a goal then.
Great chance here from position A1. This then an ideal chance to cut the deficit. Messi!
They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
Messi goes short. He's played it long. And now a sudden chance to counter. And that could set him on his way.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
Nicely weighted ball. There's a no-nonsense tackle. Barcelona perhaps contemplating their next change here. He's in space and looking for options. Played in deep. Keeper's dealt with that. Oh, he's been caught on it here. That's the keeper's ball. Brahim Diaz, given the lift of his goal. Tries to pass it through. Batistuta. And this real chance! And somehow he managed to miss it.
Well, I think it's great. He's showing plenty of fight here. You want that to spread throughout the team now.
Barcelona have their second corner now. Messi with the short one. Now here's the delivery. Barcelona have the chance to go the other way. Well, that's a booking, always looked it. Raul going face to face with his great rival. Batistuta. Oh, nicely intercepted. Looking for the run. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. And that is as far as they're going to go. Baresi did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Oh, well cut out, no margin for error there at all.
4 added minutes has been indicated.
He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Over to the left. Well read, nice interception. Looking for options for movement. Oh, that's been cut out, well played. Van Dijk. And that is that. Well, don't you just love it when a plan comes together? Victory never in doubt in the mind of the mastermind in all.
Like the flowers, my soul blooms in the light. Light of waters, I'm drowning into you. Light of heavens, our kiss is higher than the mountains. We're in all the colors, and all the colors in you. Let your colors shine in the darkest night. Love is sheer, love is sheer. Let your spirit rise in this hopelessness. Love is sheer, love is sheer. We're dancing in the colors. We're dancing in all of the colors. We're dancing in the colors. We're dancing in all of the colors. We're dancing in it.
Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie.
everybody, and
The
welcome
fans
to
have pulled out all
today's
the
match.
stops to make this a monumental occasion. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. So that's got things underway. Well, Jim, there have been quite a few lethal front threes down the years, but this man, Neymar, might have been a part of the best of them all.
I would say so. I mean, they won the treble in 2014-15, so it's hard to argue against that.
And in the first season, they played together too.
All three of them had great seasons, but I can't forget that game against the battle-hardened boys from Madrid, where they all scored.
Neymar got the first one, of course. The pass into him looked lucky, but was apparently intentional.
That's what they all say.
And here's Lewandowski. And here's Lewandowski. Xavi Alonso. Cafu. Messi. Now it's Messi. Neymar. Well read, nice interception. Now it's Cruyff. He's found a way through. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. And the shot! Decent enough try.
Well, there wasn't too much wrong with his effort. He needs to get on the ball again and give it another crack. I would.
Guardiola is there, and he can pick it up. Distributed tidily. Played back in. Bebeto. Some really good ball movement. Crosses it in here. Bellingham! If you have just joined us, well, you've missed no goals. Gabriel. Baresi. Now it's Bebeto. Bellingham cuts a frustrated figure right now. He just cannot get away.
Look, he could do with someone else taking responsibility to shift the target. He badly needs some help here.
And the pass is intercepted. And that was nowhere near his best. Out to the right. Aimed beyond the defence. Well, that pass isn't the best. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Well, that's pretty clear. It is a foul. There could be trouble here, but for now the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket. Well, this looks promising in terms of distance and angle. And we have the first dead ball situation of the game. Promising one. Neymar! And we have our very first corner. Oh, what a climb! He's delivered all right! There is the breakthrough! A wonderful delivery, and all it needed was a touch.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
A 1-0 lead established.
Yeah, but I think they all know too well that things are far from done here, and while there's never a good time to be caught out, you definitely don't want it to be now.
Bellingham has got the wrong side of the referee and got himself a yellow card for his troubles. Oh, he's been caught on it here! And the finish! And it's in! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. And he stuck it away as if laser guided.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
So that's 2 now without reply.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Bellingham has a look and
Nearly
plays it
3
forward.
minutes added time.
He's looking wide. And this is Isco. Oh, that's a vigorous challenge. Cruyff. Played out to the right. And that'll be the final action of the first half. What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
Well, I'm looking at the body language, Peter, and it doesn't look great. It's going to be pretty hard for them to pick themselves up from here. But there's still a maybe at play. Maybe they'll thrive on the adversity.
Substitution on the field. Number 22, Isco. Number
That
20,
gets things going for the second half.
Lewandowski. Coming on
I
the
think they
field,
have to be positive
number
despite the
18,
scoreline. The one thing they don't want...
He rises! He has done it! The second half off to a spectacular start! Satisfyingly simple. There's almost a sense of beauty to this.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
Well, it's an inspired substitution. Terrific move by the boss.
That's just as the manager would have seen it. An impact sub.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
The manager must have given them an earful.
Terrific! It's bounced back off the post. Brahim Diaz is a player who barely needs an invitation. Mbappe! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played. Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
Big chance! Oh, that is rather wayward.
Well, that was highly impressive. He went through them like a knife through butter, so that's raised an alarm or two.
Neymar. Baresi gets across to intercept that. It's a really well-measured ball. He's shifting through the gears here. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Barcelona are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise. Musiala. Now it's Torres. Over to the left. Rijkaard. Now it's Raul. He's picked his way through. They want to be quick to recover this.
Barcelona really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
This is a really front-footed approach.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
Shapes to shoot! Looking for options for movement. It's played through for him. He's found a way through.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Torres was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. And he's really put himself on the line here.
Oh, this is a Hollywood or bust corner. The final whistle is up next.
They've played it short, and that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Musiala gets rid without sophistication.
2 added minutes
Time
has been
added
indicated.
on will be 2 minutes. Neymar. And that is as far as it goes. Barcelona were involved in a great game here, unpredictable in so many ways, but in the end...
I can tell this is a miracle. In your world, I feel invincible. Remember how you looked when we met. You still have this effect. You are so incredible, credible. I didn't know what to say as the hours fell away. Our love is unmissable, missable. I can tell this is a miracle. In your world, I feel invincible. I can tell this is a miracle. 'Cause in your world, I feel invincible. Even though we go high, we go low, we still find our way home. You know that you're on me.
So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion.
Hello,
The game yet to
everybody,
kick
and
off.
welcome to
The
today's
excitement
match.
already palpable.
Portugal against Barcelona.
Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. And that gets things running.
In a system like this, Peter, the winger-fullback combinations can be absolutely crucial.
Yeah, and no doubt you could expand on that for us, Jim.
Well, there's just so many potential options and movements. Overlapping, underlapping, wingers vacating spaces to be occupied by fullbacks, coming inside, creating overloads down the middle on either flank. You get those right, and this can be a very effective system.
A tried and tested formula.
And believe it or not, Peter, we even did that back in my day.
That has been cut short. Bellingham. Bellingham! Portugal finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Now try to spin that positively. I certainly can't. That has ended up in no man's land. Ambitious ball here. And that's very disappointing, it has to be said. And claimed it back swiftly.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
No, it's come to nothing. And the counter is on. Now it's Messi. Cruyff. He's found a way past. Oh, well played. He won't be happy with that one. He's being urged to shoot. Barcelona are very much in charge here, dominating possession and a goal to the good. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
He's away! Referee has just said play on. That's great defensive work. It doesn't take too much imagination to guess what would have happened otherwise.
Well, I appreciate the fact he's trying to make a difference, and if he carries on like that, he may well do.
Well, that pass isn't the best. And it's Xabi Alonso. Now it's Cruyff. Messi. Good read, needed to be. And he's heaved it away. Played out to the left flank. Played back in. And Batistuta! He's scored! They have hauled themselves right back into it.
Well, it looks like we have ourselves a real game here now, Peter. They've been rewarded for their courage, for their attitude, for their application, and now they'll want another.
Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
And how easy did he make that look? That is supreme.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
And he plays one through. It's a goal kick. Not the best distribution from the keeper. Yeah, that looks a decent ball.
There will be 1 minute
Deep
added time.
into stoppage time. Batistuta. Gabriel gets over and intercepts. And that is going to be the final action of the first half. Well, the glass is either half full or half empty. Neither side yet truly to impose themselves, and it's level pegging at half-time. Well, it's been a tight game, but one that's packed with incident and talking points. A decent watch this, and it's 1-1 at half-time.
Substitution.
Barcelona get the second half going. That's rather hopeful. It's hit the upright. Dealt with nicely by the defence. Barcelona do look as though they've made a half-time change here.
Well, I think this is probably a good time, Peter, to make ambitious change.
Chance here to counter. Beckham, a player who needs no introduction. Bellingham. Raul. Aimed beyond the defence. And that pass just didn't quite work. Serginho. Baresi. Passing is crisp and sharp. Out to the left it goes. Mbappe!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Nakata. That's a lovely, neat pass. Cafu. Oh, that's fabulous. A quick ball upfield. Barcelona perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution. That is... Oh, he's hit the bar! Gabriel tries to clear. Raul. Park Ji-sung. And that's gone loose. Brahim Diaz. Oh, there's a probing ball. Nice looking ball. No luck with that dink over the top. Serginho plays it all the way forward. Quality ball. It's Park Ji-sung. Gabriel kept his eye on it, and he's there. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Cafu. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Portugal can breathe again, just.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
Oh, no, that was never going to make it. Cafu.
Well, they shouldn't be dawdling at this stage. They need to get the ball in the mixer, and quickly.
Now, can they get him away? And he's... Can he finish? Oh, yes, it's there! Late in the day, this could well be it! Wonderfully smooth, smart and slick.
Well, I was impressed with both the movement and the pass, both causing lots of problems for that defence.
Number 11, Fernando Torres. Substitution for Portugal. Number 21, Hirotoshi Nakata. Number 4, Park Ji-sung. Number 18, Batistuta. Coming on the field, number 20, Mbappe. Number 11, Hazard. Number 14, Fernando Torres.
The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. And we're underway. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Yeah, Isco. He's the one with the magic feet, Peter. He's the kind of player who can change a game with a single touch, unlocking a defence or creating space to get a shot away. I'm assuming that he's been tasked with being the creator-in-chief here, and you can see him picking out runners and setting up people in that final third.
Yes, getting the best out of him will count for so much. Cafu.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Kimmich. That's a foul, no two ways about it. Kusanov. Rodri. Messi. And the pass is intercepted. Law. Can he get it through? That's gone all the way through to the keeper. Bellingham. Over to the left. And it's Neymar. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
He made it look a bit predictable.
No, it's come to nothing.
It's not the game we were hoping for, Peter. I think both of these keepers could text about their respective uninvolvement.
Oh, that is a good ball to find him. Serginho. Bastoni kept his eye on it, and he's there. Isco. Now the ball's gone astray. That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. Bastoni kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Great ball if he can get there. Oh, right place, right time. I have to say, that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. Now it's Bebeto. Rodri. Messi. Serginho with the slide tackle there. So still we are where we began. It's 0-0. Tries to cross. It's a mighty effort! It's in! Simple, certain, effective. He just guided it in.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
That's rather hopeful. And he was there to get a vital touch.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Costa Curta. And it's Messi. Looking for options for movement. He's cut it out. Moment. And the first half is done. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs.
Well, obviously things are not good, Peter. It seems the team were just a bit too busy playing within themselves, too tentative. They have to improve and make it fast.
Other paid parking facilities in the area.
Substitution for Barcelona. Number 13, Bebeto. Number 8,
And that's the start of another 45 minutes.
number 19.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Number 24, Raul. Number 7,
Now there's a... It's Isco!
Number 4.
And collective relief etched on the faces of the defenders. Barcelona come out of the tunnel having undergone a change at half-time.
Well, I think it's the perfect time to make a change.
Isco is always looking to break lines. Cafu spots it and intercepts.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Kusanov did just about enough to come out on top there. Oh, they could be caught out here. Oh, that looks a cracking ball. Law is flagged offside. Raul, looking for a runner. Oh, Red, nice interception. Now, can they get him away?
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
That's the throw. And here's Raul. He's on it, can he get away? And he's cleared it out of harm's way.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
Well then, Mbappe! Oh, glorious! That is a special one! That is a gem! An absolute gem! Right back in it! Almost no time remaining. Game still on. Well, no goalkeeper would keep that out. It really was a bullet.
And I think he's even surprised himself, Peter, in how well he caught that.
Substitution.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while. Barcelona grab the equaliser, and we're all square.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week.
And a chance! Now, who's going to be first to this? Tries a shot! Can he get on the end of this? Costa Curta calmly anticipates. He shifted it to the flank, and it's Conte. It's a promising position. Threads one in. Real chance! And one more try! Sticks it away! And they've got their lead back. Not so much sophistication as doggedness and sheer bloody-mindedness.
Listen, he would have been advised to do that as a kid, and it's obviously etched in his mind now.
Well, it's an inspired substitution. Terrific move by the boss.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
Oh, they could break here. What a throw in. Conte. Cafu demonstrating his defensive quality there. Now it's Forlan. Messi. Into a minimum of 4 minutes additional time. Hakimi, and he's managed to get free. Mbappe. Rafinha. And there goes the final whistle. Barcelona perhaps feeling a little aggrieved with this final score. They clearly feel that their efforts warranted something more. How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
Look, Peter, a strength in any team has to be at the heart of your defence, and I'm afraid they were found wanting.